What's up, guys? I'm going to be playing the. So let's get into it. Alright, I'm inside the game, and I'm probably going to be going to Pleasant Park. And I just want to shout out Ricky for watching every single one of my videos and commenting on a bunch of my videos. Almost every single one, I feel like. And just thank you. He commented, 1 second here. Just gotta get this loot, then I'll say what he commented. Let's see, wait. Alright, he commented, "Yo, Gray, can you post again? Your vids keep me entertained, and can you shout me out on your next video, please?" And thank you for watching all my videos, and thank you for saying that my videos entertain you, because that's my hope for my viewers, that my videos entertain them. And yeah, but thank you for watching almost every single one of my videos. And sorry I was not posting. I was on vacation, and I was out of town going camping, and yeah, so it was really fun until it wasn't, because I almost died. I almost died camping, which sounds like I'm being like dramatic or something, but trust me, I'm not being dramatic. I'll tell you the story here in a moment. Or I can say the story on a different video or something. Well, I guess I'll say this story right now. So basically what happened is I was going down the river. Like, we were going down a super fast river because we were going canoeing, and it was supposed to be beginner level, because at first the website or whatever said it was beginner level. So we're like, oh, that would be fun, and there's no guide. We just went there ourselves, and then when we went there ourselves, at first we got caught on some rocks because the water level was like kind of low. It was low, and then we kept on like getting hit by rocks and stuff. We thought we were going to sink because our canoe is made out of plastic and blows up, but luckily it didn't sink or anything. But then after that, we were keep on going down a bunch of riptides, and then it got super deep, and there's literally huge like waves because we're going like downhill and down like some super fast waves and stuff, and there's big like waves kind of thing in the lake. I know it sounds crazy that they're waves, but it wasn't like actual like waves. It was just like, I think you guys get what I mean. Like, it was going like downhill the super fast riptide or whatever, and then we went down it. Literally the water was up to my knees, so then we had to go to like this island type of thing. And we had to stop. We had to stop at the island, but we had to go on the island, and then we had to dump the water out. Or no, we got stuck on the rocks again, and then we had to dump the water out because we had to get out of the canoe anyways. And then when we did that, when we went to the when we got stuck, we went back. We carried the canoe until it was like faster waters, and then we had to go back onto it. And then there's another one of those downhill riptides with, it was super deep and everything, and then there was like a tree that had fallen, and then our canoe like hit the tree that had fallen, and it was super scary. And our canoe, it got like when we hit it like super fast because it was going like the water was going so fast, it was like crazy, with big waves deep, and then our canoe crashed into that like a log kind of thing, and there was no like leaves or anything on it, and it was just dry and would give you cuts and stuff. When we lodged into it, we didn't sink and it didn't deflate, but it flipped. It flipped and got lodged under. It got lodged under, and when we got lodged under, it was like, how do I explain it? Like, it was like flipped, and then like the top of it was over this branch, like this super thick branch, and but then the front flap of it was under that branch, stuck, and then when we were stuck, me and my grandma was in the back, and it was a two-person canoe, so I had to sit on like with no like chair or whatever, but me and my mom were kind of like in the front basically, and my grandma was in the back of it, and then it was just like when we were in the front, my grandma went under. My grandma went like under the like under the water. She went like under the water, underwater, and then she went back up because of the current, and me and my mom were just stuck under the canoe, you know. We were like just stuck under the canoe, and we couldn't do anything about it. And then my mom, like, she got basically a superpower, which is adrenaline. And when she got hit by like adrenaline or whatever, she like super strongly like kept on punching and punching and punching the canoe upwards, so she could get it to flap over. And after like five punches, she punched it up, and me and my mom got like freed. And I had hit my head so hard, so I was like blacked out. I like blacked out for like 2 minutes or something, and then and then I like woke up like over water, and I was like, what is like what's happening basically. And then I saw my mom, and I was like reached out my arm, she reached out her arm, and then she grabbed my arm, and then she kept on pushing and swimming and pushing me and swimming until we got to this island or whatever. And my grandma, she was still like going down the river, and there's like a super deep bunch of waves, and then there's another tree like fallen or whatever, and that tree that had fallen, like, it saved my grandma because she caught it basically, like she like went onto it. How do I like she grabbed it, and I was super relieved that she grabbed it. And then my mom had like that little paddling pole because it was going down the river, and then she got it, and she had it, and then she made my grandma like grab onto it, and then she pulled my grandma out of it, and it was just super scary. And then there's this like, we were walking, and there's like this man that was going on to the he said he was on that river every day just trying to get some like dry wood and stuff, and then we asked him if he could like if where we were, and just, like if he could help us or whatever. And he said we were wherever, I forgot, but he said we were there, and that we're close by to wherever we had to go, and we're like 20 minutes away. And so he had to help us get it unlodged, which took like 30 minutes for him to help us get unlodged. And yeah, and it got unlodged, and then it went down the river. It went down the river without anyone in it. So then there's like these canoers that were behind us that had behind us. They like grabbed the canoe for us, and they brought it back to the island, and we had to literally go back into the canoe. We had to go back into the canoe, which was literally, I had to take a moment because, oh my gosh, we literally had just crashed and almost died of drowning, and I hit my head super hard and everything, and then we had to go back into the thing that we had almost just died in. Like, what? Why? Because but so it was in order so we didn't have to walk like 5 miles, but like I was just super mad like that that we had to go back into back into the thing that we almost just died in for like 20 more minutes. And yeah, that's basically what happened. We almost died, so it's just so I'm never ever going canoeing on something like that ever again. Like, I'm going canoeing on a still lake from now on, because that was literally traumatizing. Like, that gave me trauma. Now I have dreams of it, and it just replays in my mind. Like, so much. It just replays and replays and replays in my mind. Like, it's living rent-free in my mind right now. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. Hopefully, and really hopefully, it doesn't happen again, because that was scary. Get this guy right here. He's cracked. I saw that. Come on, 1 HP. Come on. They were not 1 HP. Let's go. What is this AI doing? Come here. But at least I made it back alive, so I can make videos for you guys. And Ricky, to prove to me that you watch all of them throughout, if you watch this, if you watch the video to this point, drop a fire emoji. Didn't I hit him for 118 2 times? Oh, darn it. Well, GG's. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.